TJ, what's up? Quick update. Today is the 10th, 11th, so the 7th, I think. I decided to just go ahead and take a week off from the gym. Didn't go step foot in there. I didn't mean for that to happen. It kind of just happened by accident. Didn't realize how busy I would have been. I was at the beginning of the week, and by the time we got to Wednesday, I was just like, um, let me just go ahead and just chill this week. And then I also realized that next week, on the 15th through the 17th, Tuesday through Thursday, I'll be on a work trip. I'll be in Atlantic City for a work conference of some sort, of sorts. So I decided, and I hope this makes sense for you, to take it easy this week, and then next week kind of like lean into like a light preview, start the training block, but let the next week be like a little, kind of like jog my way into that training block, because I know I'll be traveling on Tuesday and Thursday. So there's a fitness facility at the Hard Rock Hotel. So I'm gonna do something, whether it be a steady state jog, or just whatever I need to do to just move around. So I took it like that. I've been getting work. Basically, I actually got workout in when I went to physio on Thursday. I was supposed to go Tuesday, but we had really bad weather, so I couldn't make that trek. I had a blizzard come through. But Thursday I went to the physio, and I basically got a workout from there. So I did get something in. It just wasn't rugby related fitness. It was a physiotherapy session that made me sweat and made my heart rate get a little bit high. So yeah, my knee feels a lot better after that physio session as well. Did some dry needling, did some blood flow restriction work and stuff like that, and my knee feels a whole lot better now. He's not worried about it. He thinks it's just from. He's saying that it's just from, ramping my activity back up, and my knee not being strong yet from that, and being kind of tight as well. But he's not worried about it. Like I said, it feels a whole lot better now, so I'm not really tripping about it either. This week's sleep has been tough. I don't know what's been, but I guess the comfort level of these beds have gotten progressively worse. And I actually forgot that when I get heavier, or maybe this is just a bro science theory of mine, but when I get heavier, I need more support in my bed. And these beds that we have here in Kansas City are not great. So sleep has been really tough. Just been really uncomfortable. I have a Tempur-Pedic pillow, a nice, supposedly expensive, top quality one, and I don't even know if that works for me. So it's an ongoing thing since I've been here. I'll figure it out one way or another, but I've been getting more and more naps in, which has helped a lot balance that out. So I'm going a little bit longer than 20 minutes. I'm going about 30, 45, depending on how rested I felt when I woke up. Just kind of just eyeing that. Food's been all the same. Hydration's been all the same. So yeah, I've just been taking it easy this week. Doing a lot of mobility, a lot of intrinsic muscle strengthening in my ankle and my feet. Still making sure that I stay loose and limber, and trying to get my heart rate up. Walking my dogs every day, making sure I get outside and doing some other stuff. So that's all I got right now as far as this week. And as far as that Grenada rugby thing I was telling you about, I decided to start that up. Well, not me, but I wanted to get rugby in Grenada since, I don't know, maybe last summer. And I've been looking and poking around and trying to find something about it, and I couldn't find anything about it. There's no internet presence. The only article that there was that they had about rugby in Grenada was an article about Jonathan Joseph's grandfather, who's from there. So that was the only thing about rugby. And so I just decided to start reaching out to people and trying to make connections and trying to see if anybody has even thought about playing rugby in Grenada. And I found one guy, and we've kind of just been bouncing ideas back and forth, trying to get people involved, trying to get things in place to start a rugby union down there, and to start competing in growing rugby in a grassroots way, and then also competing in regional international tournaments. So that's what I've been working on personally for rugby, as well as trying to get back on the field. But I already knew that like when I got hurt, I was like, man, I got to start looking past playing and kind of see what I want to do to get back to the game. And getting into coaching and getting into coaching was my I guess you would say near goal, like my short term goal, because I have a couple clubs that's welcomed me back to be an assistant coach for the backs or whatever. But owning my club, starting a club, and I say owning, not an owner, but starting my own rugby club is my like long term goal. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to learn the ins and outs of growing a program and growing and doing something from the growing rugby from a grassroots level. It kind of gives me a perspective on what goes on for a rugby community to flourish. So that's something I've been taking on. Hopefully, if this thing works out, I can maybe make an appearance or two for Grenada, in a sevens tournament or something. That would be the ultimate goal. But I'm looking at the long term with this thing, and I worry about my own playing career when it's time. But this is the long term for that. So yeah, I've been doing that. I have a couple of interested coaches. Had some people reach out for me for strength and conditioning programs and education. There's athletes who want to play, and men and women. And right now, we're just trying to formulate a governing body, if you will, so we can kind of move from one phase to another. So, and that's the hard part because I'm not on the island to kind of help guide that. So, but yeah, that's the project I've been working on, along with getting healthy and getting ready to get back on the field. So, and also, we're looking like we're going to be in California next in April, in the beginning of April. So that's going to be coming up soon. And I know there's some really good rugby out there in California, so I'm excited for that. But anyways, that's my update. Have a good weekend, man, and stop getting scraped up like that, man.